Hello, and welcome back to Financial Sector Law Focus podcast. I'm your host, Tato Ramosan. So, today we'll be looking at the Money Laundering and Proceeds of Crime Amendment of Schedule Notice of 2023. I know you may be wondering, what do insurance and money laundering have in common? Well, it's actually a lot more than you think. You see, money laundering is a very serious crime where criminals disguise the illegal origins of their money. And certainly, insurance can sometimes be used as a tool for this illicit activity. This can happen in a number of ways. For instance, if you overinsure your assets, which basically means you'd be overstating the value of your asset, resulting in a very inflated claim if it should occur. It could be through making false claims. So you're making false claims so that you receive payment for losses that don't exist. It could be through structuring of transactions. This is where you break up large sums of money into smaller transactions to avoid being detected. Yeah, so in an effort to combat this, as well as many others I haven't mentioned, governments worldwide have implemented strict regulation. So in Lesotho in 2023, Parliament passed the Money Laundering and Proceeds of Crime Amendment of Schedule Notice of 2023. So the amendment has expanded the scope of the MLPC Act, that would be the main Money Laundering and Proceeds of Crime Act, to include insurance intermediaries. So let us now just consider what this means for you as an insurance customer. Insurance intermediaries will now be required to verify your identity in a much more rigorous manner. They will, among others, be expected to check your identity, to understand and verify your source of wealth, as well as to assess your risk profile generally. So your insurance transactions will be monitored more closely now to identify any unusual patterns or high-risk activities that may occur. In addition, insurance intermediaries will now be required to report any suspicious transactions to the Financial Intelligence Unit. You'll recall that this is commonly referred to as the FIU. So activities that are reportable to the FIU include any activity that is linked to money laundering, terrorist financing, or other criminal activities. Yeah, so let's also look at what this means for the insurance industry players. So for insurance industry players, such as brokers and our agents, the new changes bring additional responsibilities and compliance requirements. Now they will need to develop and maintain effective procedures that will assist them to verify and identify their clients. They will need now to conduct ongoing monitoring of activities of their clients, as well as to ensure that their staff is adequately trained in order to be able to recognize as well as to report suspicious activities. Maintaining detailed records of customer transactions and conducting due diligence is crucial for insurance industry players. They would need to invest in technology such as customer identification verification tools. They would need to invest in transaction monitoring systems that can help them to identify as well as to enhance their compliance efforts generally. So I know that this may seem stringent for the insurance industry players. However, they are essential to ensure as well as to protect the integrity of the financial system generally, and more directly to prevent the misuse of insurance products for illicit purposes. So if this can be done, as a country would be joining the global effort to combat financial crime and ensure a safer financial future for everyone. So remember that we can take a step to help prevent financial crime by making ourselves familiar with the MLPC Act as well as the notice. And again, we need to cooperate with insurance intermediaries so that generally we have a transparent financial environment. Now, if you'd like to learn more about the notice, I've put a link in the comment section below. It will take you directly to a copy of that notice. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates. Hit the like button if you found the information helpful. Share the video with your family, friends, and colleagues to let them know that Financial Sector Law Focus podcast exists. Thank you very much for joining us on Financial Sector Law Focus with Tato Ramasame. Until next time.